This is MLB Network's coverage of Saturday evening baseball from north of the border here in Toronto. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Nate Pearson gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, if velo is your kind of thing, you're going to love this guy, Nate Pearson. Big fastball from the right side. Approaches triple digits. This high 3/4 delivery, anywhere from 98 to 101, 102 miles an hour. Some good secondary pitches to go along with it. The only thing Nate Pearson is lacking right now is experience, and he's starting to learn that on the fly.
Malik Smith is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Kirk, and he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, and there's one away. That brings up Wander Franco, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. A little bouncer. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
That brings up Alec Bohm. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Luplow finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next on MLB Network. Yonny Chirinos will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Again, a 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Chirinos, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Now at the plate is Bo Bichette, and you can see his home-road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on the way, and he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be Randy Arozarena.
The center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to bat, Dylan Moore is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the AB now. Ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Moore on at first, nobody out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Again, another foul ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And it's fouled away.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
To second for one. On to first, a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Casey.
So stepping in is Donovan Casey as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And now the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And another foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in one tick shy of 300 at 299. 15 long balls and 44 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 6th.
Teoscar Hernandez
The left
digging
fielder.
in now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Hernandez.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swinging bunt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the
Leading off for
opposition
Tampa
off
Bay.
balance. Matt?
The right fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Will Benson.
Now here it comes. Will Benson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. And there's ball 2 now. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-0 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Couple of runners on base with one down, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Vasquez on second. Smith at first. One gone. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Still 1-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
A pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and 1, here it is. Line to the right side. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Rays strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off for the Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Batting in.
So 1 away in the Toronto 3rd. And in next is Alejandro Kirk. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arozarena is there. 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
Ready now is
right
Jordan Luplow. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
First offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here comes the 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next to hit, Dylan Moore singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Now here it comes. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. Hernandez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. And he takes ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate now is Donovan Casey. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Donovan Casey.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Benson.
To the plate now, Will Benson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bellinger's under it. 2 down. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Now the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Luplow will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's set, and the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Cody Bellinger is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. So now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Fouled away.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Another 2-2 offering. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Chris Bassett takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Malik Smith. Here's the pitch. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Three balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Next, it'll be Wander Franco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and that's the second out. And now Alec Bohm struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Stepping in once again is Alejandro Kirk. Flew out last time up. Now the first pitch.
Now, 1 and 2.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in for the Jays, Jordan Luplow comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Bounce to first. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Cam Bedrosian is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randy Arozarena. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch on its way.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting. The second.
Next up is Dylan Moore, grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. But they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Bohm in foul ground. 1 out.
The batter, number 8.
So 1 away
Second
now in the
baseman,
Toronto 7th, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. And stepping in, Bo Bichette. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning form.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
From the stretch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bohm has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. They trail this one 1-0. And now in the box, Donovan Casey. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Donovan Casey.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. The right
Up next for the Rays, Will Benson. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The set and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Hernandez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
Here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Stepping in next, Teoscar Hernandez. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Next, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now the first pitch.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Drew Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH, Malik Smith. Pitch on the way. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Up next, Wander Franco. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Left side, but well foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The third time in the game.
Staff has done it right there. Time game of this series.
Boom.
At the plate now, Alec Bohm. Run here is the scorched foul to the left. It was a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver 1-1.
Not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 9 miles an hour hands. You have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Here's the one. Bases are empty. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Luplo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead it 1-0. Peter Fairbanks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it'll be the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro.
Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 pitch. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Boy, Matty V, this is the case of what could have been. 0 hits allowed, not a complete game. It would have been nice to see what this guy would have been able to do if he was left in here all the way to the end.
Starlin Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 1 home run, 9 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now to the plate, here is Cavan Biggio. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Kiermaier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A strike, and it's 2-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Bo Bichette would be next. Kiermaier's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Oh my, he crushed that ball, but the tying run will end up stranded at second, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter, so it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter, and that's what you call a total team effort.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs on no hits, 1 error.